A new pandemic of fear of alleged extraterrestrial aliens. Humanity is receiving the largest multi-front, darkest, and multidimensional attack that has taken place to date in many fields, levels, and issues and social fronts, our friend the theologian says. And what is taking place in our days against the human race has no other corresponding conjuncture or case. What is taking place in our days on the planet certifies beyond any doubt that we are indeed living in the pre-eclipse. And while this multidimensional, pre-planned, methodical attack is taking place, the mushy peoples of the earth are in a mass delirium to the point of deep anesthesia. And while the world is asleep blissfully, on the other hand, the dark forces have put an end to it. They have simultaneously set into motion, energy, and implementation the biological traps and geophysical dugouts, the geo-war lenses, the woke agenda, climate change, the dissolution of nation states through immigration, their technological strategies, etc. And in this text, he says, I will deal with the technological strategies of those in particular with the unidentified flying objects and phenomena which are mainly associated with the United States. The headlines and subtitles of the international news gives the news give and take. Wall Street Journal says unrest in the U.S. from unidentified flying objects at large military bases, hysteria in the U.S. with the unidentified drones flying in the skies. They know what they are and they don't tell us. Experts say the U.S. government is hiding UFOs. Where are all the aliens, etc.? Meaning extraterrestrials. And in addition to the familiar UFOs, the world has changed even further these days, and now there is talk of unidentified anomalous phenomena. NASA defines unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, what we used to call UFOs, I still do, as events observed in the sky that cannot be identified as aircraft or known natural phenomena from a scientific point of view. In the US, there are two groups of experts involved in the collection and analysis of UFO and unknown anomalous phenomena data. That's NASA's independent UAP study group and the Office of Anomaly Resolution in all fields. The NASA Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena Independent Study Team, UAPIST, was formed in 2022 by 16 people under the chairmanship of astrophysics Professor David Spergel, began its work October 2022, and was disbanded September 2023 after submitting its findings. Why is that? The All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, was established in 2022 and is an integral part of the Office of the Secretary of Defense. Its director is Dr. John Soslowski, a former senior official at the National Security Agency, the NSA. In March 2024, the AARO Group released a report titled Report on the Historical Record of U.S. Government Involvement with Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, UAP, which found no empirical evidence of extraterrestrial technology. The fact that more and more unknown objects and phenomena have been appearing in the United States, especially recently, forced then President-elect Donald Trump, December 26, 2024, to call on the Biden administration to provide more information to the public about the situation with these objects, drones, etc., according to ABC News. I should note that these phenomena multiplied after Trump's election November 5, 2024. On November 13, 2024, a special hearing was held by members of U.S. Congress entitled Unknown Anomalous Phenomena Exposing the Truth, which lasted about 2 hours. The House of Representatives hearing came more than a year after the Pentagon was accused of conducting a secret UFO recovery program by whistleblower David Grush, although ultimately no evidence was ever produced to support his claims. During the House Oversight Committee hearing, it was claimed that the unidentified objects have technology superior to that of the U.S. military. Also, during the hearing, allegations were made that the US government has a vast amount of secret and undisclosed information, including photographs and videos. Journalist Michael Schellenberger told House members in his testimony that there is a growing body of evidence that the government is not being transparent about what it knows about unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, formerly called UFOs, and that elements within the military and intelligence community are violating their constitutional duty to notify Congress of operations to them. The testimony, findings, and conclusions of the House hearing were disappointing and probably more confused the attendees than helped. Republican Representatives Nancy Mace and Glenn Grosson argued that the American citizens are frustrated with a lack of transparency and explanations from the U.S. government on the issue of unknown UFOs and their anomalous phenomena. That this mysterious drone case has developed into a major mystery was particularly characteristic when unmanned aircraft were spotted over New Jersey on November 18, along with other similar drones around the northern and eastern regions of the U.S. These unprecedented and bizarre sightings have become a big deal, with the Pentagon, the White House, and other officials taking sides. New Jersey State Senator John Bramnick dropped a bombshell claiming that the federal government is hiding something huge, quote unquote, about the mysterious drones, something so significant that they fear the panic will cause if the truth is revealed. There must be something going on that they can't tell us because they're so afraid of what the public is going to do when they find out what these drones are, he told News Nation. Senator John Bramnick called for a state of emergency as he mocked the government's lack of transparency about the unexplained drone sightings over American airspace. He said, "Whatever these drones are doing, the government really does not want us to know," he said, urging the Defense Department to set the record straight with the American public. In another case, officials closed the airspace over Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio for about 4 hours because of unidentified flying objects. Drones have been reported in at least 6 states: New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, and Virginia. An FBI official said the tip line has received 500 reports, but fewer than 100 have led to evidence deemed worthy of future investigative activity. Sightings of drones and other unidentified flying objects have also increased in Europe. There have been similar reports of luminous objects appearing at military installations in the United Kingdom, Germany, and other European countries. Small unmanned aerial systems appear over RAF Lakenheath and RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk in the UK, and RAF Feltworth in Norfolk, which are used by U.S. Air Force between 20 and 22 of November. Explanations and theories regarding these unidentified objects and other luminous phenomena. For example, on the 25th December 2024, Laura Ballman, former CIA analyst, presented her own theory regarding the extremely alarming number of drones, as she said, luminous objects and other mysterious sightings that continue to flood the skies of the U.S. and beyond. Laura Ballman believes that these disturbing phenomena may be parts of a classified exercise conducted by the Biden administration. As far as who is behind this, given the statements made by John Kirby, who said that these objects are not operating illegally, it makes me think that this is actually a top secret exercise, Ballman said. Contrary to calls from federal and other officials for calm regarding the sightings of unidentified objects, then President-elect Donald Trump urged the Biden administration to either release any information it had about the mysterious sightings or shoot the drones out of the sky. Trump wrote verbatim on his Truth Social account, "Mysterious drone sightings all over the country. Could this really be happening without our government knowing? I don't think so. Inform the public now. Otherwise, shoot them down," he said. After the above, the shoot them down of President Trump, and of course, and not only these, These two the main questions that are then raised. First, why only after the first global confinement from the appearance of the COVID pandemic do these strange phenomena begin to appear, be recorded, and increasingly come into the public? And why did nation states not make such a big and global fuss and noise when the issues of unknown and strange sightings before the year 2020? Secondly, why is ufology, phobia, aliens, the expansion of insecurity, terror hysteria, and the attempt to create yet another global panic coming to fruition in the material realm, in addition to them? So that this is having as tools the unknown objects and the inexplicable phenomena. Why did the powerful nation states not carry out such similar psychological operations of increasing fear and mass terror before 2020? As for, firstly, why and only after the first global confinement do unknown and strange phenomena begin to appear, be recorded, and come to the public? Things are, I think, very simple, and the relevant answers are also, I think, extremely simple for all those who have understood we are already deep into the Third World War. There arose that in order to first implement the plan of global eugenics and then trying to bring the world governments into creating global artificial fear and manufacture pandemics at every level, field and basis, even that constitute necessary conditions for keeping people in the dark. Fear makes people unsalted porridge, a pliable and easy to handle mass. And people say, the wise have the wise saying, fear guards the deserts. The greater the real or virtual and artificial fear, the more blind and obedient the herd becomes. The herd obeys blindly, mutedly, uncritically, and without objections to the orders of those who want to shepherd them. And this is by Elias Kalliordas, PhD, international professor and author, former member of Parliament of Greece. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.